Thank you for that warm. This is terrible. That was cool. I wrote some quick jokes. I wrote some quick jokes about Dane Haken when I thought he was going right before me, so it's not really relevant anymore, but I'm still going to do them. What do you call Dane Haken after he's had a really hard workout? Dane Haken. There's a few more. What do you call Dane Haken when he makes muffins?
Bacon.
Oh, Caken, I didn't think of that one, but Dane Bacon was the right answer. What do you call Dane Haken when he goes to get some head and shoulders? Dane Flaken. You guys are awesome. What do you call Dane Haken when he has slanderous newspaper material? Dane Muckraken.
Oh.
What do you call Dane Haken when he steals jokes? Dane Cook. Sometimes I like to go into people's rooms and just, I go to their bed and point. Do you come here often? Speaking of chum, sharks are so majestic. Like, they're just, I truly think they're like the lion of the sea, which is really kind of a shame that we gave that moniker to the sea lion, because they're the I Am Sam of the sea. I know, that was insensitive. I'm sorry. We try to be better than that here at Grinnell. Does anyone remember, like 2 years ago, there was this big campaign to stop the use of the word, oh, that's retarded. It was respect, the new R word. I don't really know what idiot thought that up, but I only use that joke as a transition for this next one. Speaking of idiots, the real definition of idiot is someone of the lowest degree of mental retardation. Like the lowest degree, less than 25 IQ. Idiot. We use that word all the time. Like, it's just so widely used, and no one gives a shit. That's so fucking respected. See, that's why I told the other joke as well. Anyway, so anyway, that term was used by doctors. It's not really used anymore, but doctors sometimes make up really shitty terms for things. Like, for example, there are some developmental disorders that you can't really diagnose until the child is like can speak and learn and all that shit. But you want to be able to like know that there's signs of it ahead of time. So doctors use abbreviations for all kinds of different things. One of these is FLK. So if a doctor sees on a chart like, oh, FLK, we should look out for things of like blah, 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 whatever, doctor talk. And what the doctor doesn't really tell you is that FLK stands for funny looking kid. So yeah, doctors are dicks. Speaking of misleading information, last weekend I woke up and I had like a stain on my pants. I didn't really think anything about it. I went to my rehearsal and I was sitting there, I was just looking down, I was like scratching at the little white stuff, trying to get rid of it. And I look up and everyone in the room is staring at me. And I'm like, it's not what you guys think. Last night, I was at my friend's house. He cooked pancakes. He literally threw one at me. Mine was a little undercooked, and the batter spilled on my leg. And, I didn't really clean it off because I was under the influence. And so, it dried, and now it looks like this. And everyone's like, okay, whatever, sure. It secretly was jizz. Speaking of food, anyone go to the D-Hole tonight for dinner? For the D-Hole crowd. Anyone see Wing Night's Dead? That's sad. That's sad that you would bring that up. Too soon. Anyway, D-Hole dinner, they had the Italian combo sandwich from the outtakes today. Did anyone see that? Did anyone enjoy that tonight? No? No one did? Okay. So, well, I saw it and I thought, well, this is awesome. Like, it's all wrapped up, ready for me to steal for later. And it's great. So, I see my friend and I'm like, oh, dude, this is awesome, isn't it? Like the sandwich. And he's just like, no, I'm fucking pissed about this. I was like, what? He's like, no, it's fucking ridiculous. The D-Hall has been going downhill, and now they're serving fucking outtakes for dinner. This is unacceptable. I was like, it's not like it's replacing anything. They're just having it out. It's just there. So the guy in question is that guy right there, Greg Fox. Boo this man! Boo! I would have told that joke if he wasn't here. So this is my last joke. I'm a second semester senior, and I look. I like to think back on my tenure here at Grinnell, on some of the fond memories from first year. a simpler time. And I did some things I maybe weren't the smartest. For example, one time, it was a Friday, not unlike this Friday, and my friends were like, hey, we're going to go to a Hawkeye Circle. You want to come with? And I was like, I don't really know what that is, but if it's drinks Hawkeye in a circle, sure, why not? That's exactly what it was. So there's like 8 or 9 of us. We're drinking Hawkeye, go through a handle and a half. I vomit twice. So we're a bit north, and I live on Reed, so I'm walking back to Reed with a friend of mine, and I walk back into my room, and there's like just a shitload of people in there. They're watching some movie. I was like, oh, this is weird, but whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute. I bought a chicken sandwich earlier, and I didn't eat it. I should eat that now. So I would go to the fridge, put it in the microwave, and we had one of those like spinny microwaves, and there's like a chair in the way, so I like get on the chair and I open it up and I put the thing in the microwave and close it and put it in for 8 minutes, which should have been the first indication I shouldn't be handling microwaves. So I sit down, 8 minutes pass, dings, I don't do anything. A few minutes later, my roommate Charlie's like, hey, your thing went off, you should go get it. I was like, oh, yeah. So I go back, and again, it's chair, a little bit of space, and then the microwave. So I'm up on the chair, I press the door, and the thing was, I put the microwave on the front part of the disc.
Oh.
In rotation, it ended up at the back. This extra about 6 inches was just enough that when I leaned over, the chair fell, which means I fell. And I tried to grab onto something, and the only thing I could see was the microwave door. So, I pulled the microwave on top of me. And here's why I believe in miracles. Because the giant glass disc, like an inch thick glass, this big, like a pizza, did not land on my face, shattering, cutting this beautiful face up. It landed in my hamper, full of clothes, completely unharmed. So the next morning, I don't really remember much of what happened, but I wake up with a big trash can next to my bed, so I knew something good happened. And I'm like, oh, my shoulder, everything is so sore. I'm just Dane Aiken. So I was like, hey Charlie, I had this dream. I think I dropped a microwave on me. And he just looks at me. It wasn't a dream. So I asked him, obviously, the most pertinent question. Well, what happened to the chicken sandwich? I ate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.